I'm taking this video in hopes that someone who sees it can help me figure out what outboard motor I've got. I've acquired an older boat with an older Chrysler Outboard, but the problem is that I cannot find any information on the motor itself that tells the year of manufacture or the model number. And that becomes kind of important in being able to get parts for this. So hopefully somebody will see this and be able to help me out. All I know is that it's an outboard motor, 85 horsepower, made by Chrysler. It's a 3-cylinder, 2-stroke. Here's a shot of the front of it. I'll zoom in a little bit. You can see the 3 carbs on the front, one for each cylinder. Zoom in on one carb. Close up there you can see the entire carburetor from the right side, including the choke valve inside. And see the linkage between the 3 carbs. Now let's move around to the side. This is on the starboard side, and go through some of the major components, get a close-up of each of them. We have here the distributor. It's driven by a toothed belt that comes off the flywheel. Inside the distributor, which you can't see right now, there's a point set. Then right next to it we have the CD unit and the ignition coil. Down below that we have the fuel pump, fuel filter. And then I'm going to move around here. You can see the 3 spark plugs in the power head. And here's part of the problem. All the references I've found have told me that the ID plate should be on the inside of the lower housing. And as you can see, there's nothing there. Not on the starboard side nor the port side. There's just no indication that there has been anything there. So I don't know if that means that it's somewhere else that I haven't found yet, or that it's been removed. But let's move around here to the port side. There's an overall view. And we'll move in here. We got the starter motor. Next to the starter motor is the voltage regulator. And then below that we have a terminal block with color-coded wires. The color coding is explained right here on this decal on the side of the power head. And then down below that is the starter solenoid. I think I can get in where we can see that. Let's see, let's move around here. There's the starter solenoid. And we got the choke solenoid right here. And here's a view of the carbs from the opposite side. And we'll zoom out so you can see all 3 of them from the port side. Up here on top, on the flywheel, there's some lettering here. It says the Prestolite Electrical Division, Electric Corporation. I assume that tells something about some of the components of the ignition system that may give a clue as to what this motor is. And then let's see, one thing that I can show as an internal component. I did replace the water pump impeller recently, and here's the one I took out. It's a 12-vein impeller with it's about 3/4 of an inch thick. It has a keyed hub to go on a keyed shaft. And then down here, the lower unit is comprised of a split gear case, a 2-piece gear case. There's a parting line right here just below the water intake where the gear case splits in two. So that's a quick overview of the motor and the few things I know about it. And what I'm looking for is what I don't know about it, and that is the year it was manufactured and the model number. If anybody has any information that might help with that, I would really appreciate it. Thanks very much.